thank you, Sashing Ein. Did you press the join button? There's like this little green button down here that you gotta press. So if you have not yet pressed that, you need to press it. Because otherwise it's not gonna pair you a game. I mean, why... This has been an interesting game. I'm not gonna say too much, but I feel like there's been a lot of missed tactics.
Me too. I genuinely didn't know how much they had usually.
There's all the basic, like, fish nets. Oh, these are sick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jeez. You should do like a vampire.
Oh, I would love to.
I think I'm awful at it. It's like so hard to apply.
Yeah. Those, they make it look easy and they rope you in.
These weapons are so cool.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, workout for the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into, like, this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to... Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it.
You could have played him too.
Was this a
And he was playing 5-minute, I think no increment, more than one board at a time or something. Maybe those.
I did. I mean, I have a lot here, but I was trying to go for checkmate.
I can't compete with you, Caro. And I played a boneheaded move. But we were middle game. He was going to have to give up his queen for some material, I think. Is she like... I'm not even rushing at all.
I think you are winning.
But is she like looking at the game or something?
This game.
I'm going to go back and
watch
watch
her.
her
Let him know that you're just...
Bonk, bonk.
Okay. Pop friend! Yeah, the literally is a precision dance. I don't know what you're talking. Oh! Okay, I understand now. Okay. Okay, there we go. We have it. Yas. Okay. If I fail, can I speak like him? I don't think he talks, no? Doesn't he just kind of make guttural noises like... We can just pretend we're like choking on something and that will work out. But yeah, thank you, Sashing Ein.
Alright, that's me.
Go.
DENVII01.
He has a Mamon AI generated
I'll be
profile
right back.
picture. Bro is very Polish. Sorry, these are like some Polish references that if you have not been here since the Polish days, you're not going to understand. Also, why do we have a Polish face is a different story. Hold it?
No,
okay, let me flip it real quick. Thank you. Oh, what's that? Okay, there we go. Yay, awesome. Thank you. This is a shumai.
Shumai, we got a
There's so many
shumai.
different names for these. And I put a dumped soy on it. How those are actually sold, but they sell the games. I'm pretty sure that guy was selling cards. He had like a little thing that was like, this is the type of cards we have, but I can't read that. So, all right, we didn't buy anything. Nice, we're saving money. Oh, you can get boxes at the checkout. Cool. He was definitely a card dealer. All right, here, let's do a little loop of this top floor. a little loop. There's also a jump shop here, so they have all the like all the anime things. There's also Capcom over here. So you got your fighting, your Street Fighter and stuff. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll have someone come over here and pick us up. Because if not, I did not. They said they would have everything. They also said they would have a clock and stuff. So maybe I'm just like 2 people will show up max. Aw man. Maybe we'll go in again and try to find some more people. I'm currently not so certain. I mean, it says it's the well. I should have everything correct. I'm gonna connect you guys to the Wi-Fi really quick, so we don't get DC'd on the inside. This is good.
Nemo and Jason, bro.
Right, over here, right here. 1, 2, 3.
2 more. 6. One more.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. I saw that. You did great. Okay, she's going right into it. Okay.
Wait, am I supposed to?
Damn, sometimes I take a break. I don't know. She's like, no, I don't need that. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Slow.
I don't know any openings either, so.
This is why I prefer rapid, because sometimes I'm like, oh, there is something, but I can't calculate.
There is something. You should calculate it. Go for it.
But I should take on C3 before you play a mistake.
Yeah, think about that move more. You should definitely play
Yeah,
Rook takes C3.
To mostly focus on, how should I say this? I'm going to mostly focus on the stuff that is not just relevant to one comp, but relevant to
Australia.
Yeah,
For travelers, tap here. They know.
they know.
They know I'm a tourist.
Yeah. It's Tuesday, ain't it, Gov?
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Cool. What's your hunger level?
I'm good. This one's really good. Corn tempura.
Okay.
Wait,
Good
I'm not gonna say anything's good because you're a foodie. And
No.
I'm
No, you're a
I'm
foodie too.
Dustbin.
Nice. Damn. How old are you? 14. Jeez, 14. Do you mind clipping this on? Look at how perfect that is. Big grab his big butt. Oh! Hello, let me know if you guys can see this. Sometimes it takes my server a minute or something to like load fully in. So I wasn't too sure, but I hope you guys are all doing really well today. Good afternoon, Twitch chatters. I am doing so well. Oh, Twitch chatters and YouTube chatters. Although if you're watching on YouTube, you should come and watch on Twitch so you can actually get your messages seen. Because unfortunately for you guys, I'm not reading YouTube chat right now. But hello everyone, hope you guys are doing so amazing today. I hope you guys are having a great start of your weekend. If you are on a weekend, if this is your weekend. But yeah, it should be a really fun time today. So we are going to be doing a viewer chess arena. It's been a little bit since we last did one, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a refresh. Let me make the arena really quick so you guys can also start joining. And we can start posting the links and stuff. But yeah, it is a Friday. I know that Belgium just lost, unfortunately. I used to really root for Spain back in like 2010 and stuff like that when Torres was my favorite player and they had a really stacked team, and I believe they won the Euros and then they won like World Cup or something. And when I was living in Europe, I was following football a lot more closely. Now when I'm living in North America, the most football information I get is the hand egg version. So that's a little bit different. But anyways, yeah, I do relatively support Spain. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Spain fan right now, but I do have, as of yesterday, I literally was taking some pics in it today. So, as of yesterday, we have a French jersey. So I don't speak any Spanish for those of you who are maybe not curious, but now you guys have all been fed that information regardless of whether or not you care. I don't speak Spanish, but I do speak French. Bonjour. And we have now Allez les Bleus. So yeah, we have this from yesterday. If you missed stream, this is what we were doing on stream yesterday after my Muay Thai class, was finding one French jersey. Somebody suggested hedging and getting like the Norway jersey, but the Norway jersey I could not find at the Nike store. So here we are. Here we are. So I'm going to be supporting France. And if France wins, this was a worthwhile investment. If France doesn't win, I'm going to be very upset because this was 120 bucks Canadian. So anyways, I do spend a lot of time in France. I do really like France. Jokes aside, I am actually rooting for France. So yeah, it's a good time. Norway is sold out. I don't know. Holland is just way too popular. It happens. It happens. Bro is single-handedly selling out. I could not name one other player on the Norwegian team. I am so sorry, but Holland has just been all over my feed. Once again, unwittingly, but at least it's better than having Ronaldo all over my feed. So, I didn't actually watch a lot of the Spain game. I just tuned in the last 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, if this goes really overtime, should I start streaming a little later? But Spain actually just scored, I think, at like the 74th, 5th, whatever minute, and I was like, okay, cool. So here we are. Newland. Nice. What I have discovered from this World Cup is how important goalkeeping is. I don't know. I'm sure that was important in previous World Cups, but I feel like this World Cup, more so than a lot of other football matches I've watched, it's been really important to have a good goalkeeper. I don't know why that is. Is defense just down across the board? I truly don't know, but yeah. Anyways, I have not watched much football in the last couple of years. Not necessarily the Cape Verde goalkeeper. There was that one goalkeeper in the British goalkeeper. In the England versus Mexico game was pretty intense too. I mean, the England versus Mexico game was essentially England scoring their goal and then being on the defensive for like the whole game. And I think Mexico just kept trying to make that left side cross into the middle and to score that way, but they just couldn't. I don't know his name, I'm sorry, but he was doing a pretty good job. So anyways, of all the matches that I have watched, goalkeeping has been a big deal. I mean, the American goalkeeper absolutely blundering in the game against Belgium was also a big deal the other way. But yeah, I think it was pretty interesting. So I have not watched that many games, but I have very specifically watched Mexico, England, America, Belgium. I watched a little part of Spain versus Belgium today. Yeah, so that's kind of been what's up for me for the World Cup. But World Cup aside, I know a lot of you here are here not for my World Cup breakdown, but rather for the chess that is about to happen. So we are going to be running a viewer chess arena, and the Cape Verde goalkeeper got a deal with Nike. That's amazing. I didn't really see any of his games. I only saw a couple of clips and about how he is not a pro footballer at all and is just like a guy with a dream. But that's absolutely amazing. It's great that he's in the World Cup. Rooting for him for sure. What, he's almost 40? So yeah. Absolutely wholesome stuff. That's the kind of thing I feel brings the world together. We can all relate to that sort of thing, which is really cute. So, yeah, it's amazing. What? He has almost 30 million followers on IG? Oh, that's insane. Yeah, I think it's hard to not, you know? Like, I didn't know anything about Cape Verde. I didn't know, sorry. I don't think I fully knew Cape Verde was a country, or if you ask me right now where Cape Verde is on a map, I'm gonna guess off the coast of Africa. But if it was not off the coast of Africa, I would not entirely be surprised, you know? The only thing I really knew about, I didn't know anything really about Cape Verde. So yeah, that's really wholesome though. Playing in the Portuguese second league and absolutely crushing it. Okay. Well, I was gonna assume it was like kind of near the Tenerife Canary Islands, which means it's the left side coast. The west coast of Africa. Yeah, the west coast. Hey, San Megan, thank you so much for the 27 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Gerbs. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, one of the great things about the World Cup, I've had da 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 da. I've had Shakira, is it Waka Waka? I don't know any of the words. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Anyways, I've had that stuck in my head all day. And I am definitely of the opinion that the World Cup songs this year have sucked. So, yeah. That's probably one of the actual reasons why I have not watched a lot of the World Cup. When the World Cup song is good, I think I just get so invested in it and it's so good. I've heard the new song and I don't think it's particularly amazing. Sorry. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? Why am I forgetting how to make an arena? This is just me on screen, like... Yeah, 2010 is when the bangers were. The bangers were. Alright, let's see. Create. Club Arena. Play against other club members and see you can earn... Okay, this is the one we're doing. So for those of you who are coming in, we are going to be running a Nemo Pool Party Arena. It is going to be a classical, like, regular chess. The time control is going to be 3 minutes. It's going to last... Ooh. It's going to last an hour. And it's going to start, we're starting stream a little bit late. It's going to start at 5:45. How about that? Wait. Would you guys rather have it be an hour or 90 minutes? 90 minutes for the World Cup? Okay, you know what? I agree. Sold. To Adam. It's still going to start at 5:45. Okay. And it's still going to be 3 minutes. And it's going to be rated. And it's going to be called Nemo's World Cup Arena. In honor of the World Cup. You must have played at least 5 games in your life in the Blitz time control before you're allowed to join. To guarantee we have no sandbaggers. But, yeah. There will not be hydration breaks. I read somewhere that when you are playing... Sorry, when you are doing, like, playing football, you're not even really supposed to drink that much water in between it, because it makes your running kind of messed up or something, like with your stomach systems. And I actually remember when I used to run track and field, I kind of was told if my heats were really close together, like, should probably not be chugging 3 bottles of water in the middle. Yeah, so anyways, Who are we hydrating during this hydration break? Yeah. Yeah. We're hydrating the water. Yeah, I don't know if it's true though. I have not actually done the specific. It's more of an ad break. That's true. If it's in a really hot place, I can understand needing it, but I am pretty sure that you're not supposed to chug water. So, anyways, I'm not a pro footballer, so I don't know. Like I have never, yeah. Like it's basically like something about you can get more cramping or something. It just something with the way your body processes water or processes stuff when you're doing so much exercise. But anyways, it's all good. I'm not exactly. Yeah, I can understand having it for the hottest games, absolutely. Yes. So, now they just extend it to everything. As a former chugger, I can vouch you basically hear the water in your tummy. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Maybe we should not be doing that, chat. Maybe we should not be doing that. Fox made 250 million off the ads. That's insane stuff. Yeah, you need to you need to just like sippy sip. Okay, so we have our arena set up. One of the reasons that we are doing an arena on Friday is because every other Friday we do something called Flex Friday. So every other Friday, on Flex Friday, you're actually able to win 100. Well, okay. So because I've skipped, I believe, 2 Flex Fridays recently, for this week, next upcoming week, the most amount of money you can win at a Flex Friday is $100. You are going to be allowed to win $100. And in 2 more weeks' time, it's also going to be $100. So right now, if you play a really good game of chess, you can win up to $100. We also have a category prize for the worst game. The worst game is going to be $50 prize. And I'm still trying to think of like a World Cup themed arena, and it's probably gonna be openings of countries that are currently in the World Cup. So you can submit an opening that is the Spanish. You can submit an opening that's the French. I don't know if there's a Belgian opening. It can be any country that was in the World Cup, as long as they were in the World Cup. There were a lot of countries, and if it's the country's city, that's also fine. So, for example, you can submit a game with the London. You can't submit Italian because Italy didn't make it to the World Cup. Okay, remind me again, how the heck did Italy not make it to the World Cup? Like, what happened there? Yes, Belgium is fine, but it has to be an opening that is the game that you submit has to fit the theme of being an opening, of having an opening that is a country or city in quotation marks in the World Cup. Norway, I don't know any Norwegian openings. Norwegian Rat, I haven't heard of that one. So, but yeah, you can submit that. If there's an opening called the Argentina opening, you can submit that game. You can submit the Scandinavian. This is very loose. If there is I don't think there is an Asian opening, but you could submit like the Asian, for example. I don't know. I don't think Slav is a country or a city. So, gotta do the drums. But yeah, you can submit the London, you can submit the Oslo. Latvia, I don't think was in the World Cup, so unfortunately can't submit the Latvian Gambit. I would not recommend making up your own openings. There are a lot of openings. Here, we can just... Yeah, make sure you guys are signing up for the arena, by the way. If you have not joined the club, you have to do that first. Oh, I didn't mention this. Oh, we are giving out 3 chess.com diamond memberships completely randomly. 3 random 3 chess memberships giveaway. Random. At the very end. You do need to play at least 7 games. Here, let me just read the whole thing. I made sure to have the, what's it called? Terms and conditions this time. So nobody is able to, say. Alright, let me see. Let me read this. Okay, so, to be eligible, you must complete at least 7 games during the arena. So you have 90 minutes to play 7 games. If you don't want to play the whole arena, you just need to play 7 games. Winners will be drawn at random and must respond in Twitch chat within 2 minutes of their name being called, or the prize will be forfeited and another winner will be selected. So this will not be something that you can just play in the arena and then disappear for the rest of the evening. You will need to be in Twitch chat at the very end of the arena. So if you do a quick maths, it's going to start at 5:45, right? And then 90 minutes is going to carry you to 7:15. Yeah. Yeah, 7:15. So at 7:15, y'all better be good to go. Ready in Twitch chat. Ready to type if your name gets called, otherwise you will not be receiving your prize. So yes. People come back in 1 hour to ask if eligible. No. You will have to be ready in Twitch chat to be ready. I'm just letting you know. Hello, Shashank. Hello. Yes. Next Flex Friday are doubled prizes, so you guys get $100. And if you want to join this current arena, it is !arena. Now that Geekanoids commented on the red pieces, I actually gotta show this to you guys. I didn't even finish my unboxing from yesterday. Who's winning? England or Norway? I feel like Norway's got this. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely feel like Norway's got this. So, over here. Dude, I literally found out yesterday as well that I'm the same age as Holland. I thought bro was 32 years old or something, and then I found out he is 20. He's currently 25. Oh no, I think he's 26 now. I think his birthday's in June or something. I'm half a year older than Holland. But I was just there like, what? It was really crazy. No, I for sure thought, oh, it's not even his birthday yet. Oh, he's still 25, chat. It's not even his birthday yet. Oh, I will absolutely be giving Paul World another try at some point. But I was completely shocked at the fact that he is 25. I was so easily convinced that he was going to be in his 30s. But then I read a news article yesterday that said it's impressive how much Holland has accomplished in his, like, at such a young age. And I was just there thinking, there's no way they would write an article about somebody using that language if they were 30. So I looked up Holland's age and I was like, oh my gosh, bro's 25. Anyways, he just doesn't look 25. Yeah. It's all good. So yeah, maybe. I think a haircut would actually help him look a little younger. Not that he cares about it, but he definitely looks extremely Viking right now. He looks extremely Viking. He is doing great for Norway, absolutely. So, yeah. I should see his diet. Is it all protein and stuff? I don't actually really know that much about footballers' diets. I assume you need a diet that sustains cardio, but I mean, 30 is young, but I don't think you see many sports articles being written about 30-year-old sports athletes being like, oh, they're so young, they've accomplished so much for their young age. Usually that's reserved for people in their 20s when it comes to sports. But anyways. Oh, he eats whatever he lays his eyes on. Perfect. That's how he got so tall. He eats 5 to 6 steaks a day. Whoa. So yeah, in some sports, 26 is old. Like in chess. If you're 26 and you haven't accomplished much yet. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay, so this is my chess set design for everybody. If you have not seen it before, that'd be really strange because it's on every video I post, basically ever. And oftentimes it lives on the cat tree behind my room. But Katsuko has... The cat tree is currently a little unstable, so Katsuko has accidentally knocked it down a couple of times. But this is my own design. It is very... It's in a very Chinese time of its life, and it is a dragon. 2 dragons, actually, inspired by Chinese culture. Thank you so much, Jeff, for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is red. That's the color red. I also found out this is Aka, which is why a lot of people are really confused with my name, because apparently Akane is a real name in Japanese, so people call me Akane sometimes, and I was so confused about it. But I recently learned that Akane is a like not common Japanese name, but it is a Japanese name. So this is red. In Mandarin, this is Hong Se, and then this is black, which is 黑色. Akane means deep red in Japanese. This is literally Akane as a color. This is deep red. If I had to describe... Okay, it can definitely be a little bit more burgundian for deep red, but this is like my take on a red, but it being a little bit deeper, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Alright, so that's the board. You guys have seen this board before. We'll put that over here. The Chinese dragons are really, really cool. And then we have red pieces now. Hey, Kako. Thank you so much for the prime. Welcome back to your 36th month. Thank you. Welcome back. You guys are perfectly in time to join our viewer arena if you wanted to, by the way. If anybody here wants to play, we are giving out 3 chess.com diamond memberships randomly, as long as you complete 7 games minimum and is in stream at the end when we call out. So the pieces are pieces. So these are the black pieces. They're supposed to represent onyx, like the stuff that you get off of volcanoes. And then the red pieces are the new color line that we are going to give you the option of purchasing. When you purchase your set, you can choose to get it in either the red or the green. I don't know when it's being rolled out, but I have it. So at this point, how much longer can it be? And then this is in comparison to the green pieces that we have. So these are the red ones and these are the green ones. So the original was green to give off of a little vibe of jade. And I picked this color very, 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 very carefully. The pieces are fully just wood, so they're not weighted, but if you feel them, they're extremely... Here, let me show you. I think the knight is the best example, because the knight's just a heavy piece, but like, it just sits in your palm, like no matter how you hold it, it just kind of sits there. It's fully wood. So, yeah. Will there be an option to get all colors? I don't think so, unfortunately. I think I don't know if there's gonna be an option for you to get it custom sent to you, but as far as I know, each chess set can only ship one set of pieces when you purchase it, because first of all, shipping is expensive. We are covering the fees for the shipping and the import duties when you get the set, so it's gonna come to you pretty fast. And then this is just heavy, and it's just one layer, so we won't be able to put the green pieces in here as well. But yeah, the sales have been doing well, obviously. However, doesn't hurt if more people got the set. So thank you guys for the support, though. I do really, really appreciate it. This was something that I wanted to make for a really long time, and it's really cool that we've been doing this. And Ding Li Ren gave me his, what's it called, like, a stamp of approval. He saw the set and was genuinely so excited. I don't think I got it on camera, but he was so excited about it. He was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Like, yeah. So, yay! Yeah. The set retails for $4.95 US with shipping and duties included. And you can go to ! shop. So the board is hand screen printed in England, and it's extremely, like, just artistic. Very artistic. Ding is so chill. You can see it's the gold parts are actually shiny on it too. And then we have the pieces, which are all made of wood. Everything is made out of wood. Yeah, the Nemo fashion line is coming out pretty soon too. We are getting some last couple of sublimations done on the shirts for the samples. And then after that, I'll probably be able to decide on which ones are going to be, like, actually for retail. And then you guys are going to be able to see them. So, yeah. I'll have my own clothing stuff soon too. Okay, sounds great, Geek. I will keep you guys updated on when I find out when the red pieces are gonna come. I will be making other chess set designs, yes. I'm not gonna say too much about what it's going to be, but for sure there will be more chess sets being designed. Chess is a big part of my life, and can't just have one set. No, I'm joking. There's so many things I want to do if, like, material costs wasn't an issue. But I had ideas for a really cool sculpture, but anyways, that's a different story. So, yeah. Yeah, I would say I'm kind of friends with Ding. The Chinese team is just really nice. They're very fun to talk to. They're very ambitious. So, I've visited, like, the headquarters for a lot of different Chinese clubs and stuff when I've been in China. So, yeah. The material of everything is wood. The board is wood, the pieces are wood, and wood is just not a very cheap material to work with. So, wood is, the pieces have to be hand carved, but yeah. I do appreciate everybody who gets it, so thank you. Yeah, I mean, I also assume that, you know, you get like one artistic chess set, and that is your artistic chess set, and you're not getting a chess set every year. But who knows? I don't know. I definitely collect chess sets. So making my own chess set and then collecting it is like, what's it called? A double whammy. Alright. The arena is starting in 7 seconds. Let's go! And we're off to the races. The games haven't loaded for me personally, so I'm just gonna refresh the page. Okay, here we go. All right. So in this arena, you can play whatever you want. You do not need to play an opening that is played. That is an opening in the World Cup. But for next week's Flex Friday, it will need to be. Yes. Not plastic pieces. No. No, those are not plastic pieces. Those are all wooden pieces. They're very heavy. They have good heft to them. They're good for blitz games. But yeah. And alternatively, you can also use the horsey as a paperweight because of how thick it is. Okay, so I think my League of Legends playlist has been getting, for some reason, DMCA'd, but that's because I might have actually toggled off of the DMCA free version, but we're gonna give it another try. Ah! The set I just showed you is available at !shop. So. Oh, speaking of MSI, unfortunately FlyQuest is not in MSI right now. Sad. But what that does mean is I have gotten some of the FlyQuest members to play League with us this Sunday. So we're gonna have a pro League of Legends lobby this Sunday after MSI. But yeah, I've very loosely been following MSI, very loosely. But I'm very, very excited. I get to show my Irelia to all the FlyQuest members, and they'll be like, okay, we're never playing with her again. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. So yeah, you guys should tune in for that as well. I'm trying to make Sundays are for League of Legends. Oh, I can't say yet, Raven. I can't say yet. But it should be a really good time. But yeah. Very hyped about that. The LCS season, is it still LCS this year? Oh gosh. The LCS season starts in, what is it? On the 25th, I think, of this month. So, we got like 2 weeks. League of Sunday! Sunday of Legends. I think Sunday of Legends sounds really good. Should get it branded. Yeah. Okay, so Cloud is up 20 seconds against Griffon. I see Cloud has made it to 24-15. Pretty nice. Well, we're gonna play Flex Q and potentially not Flex Q. We might just play ARAMs. To be determined. To be determined. We will find out what everybody's motivation for playing actual 5v5 League is. But it should be a good time. So I'm just letting you all know. There is no proximity. Wait, sorry, what? We'll just be on Discord call with everyone. What's the point of doing proximity voice with your own team? Until League of Legends implements proximity. Can you imagine League implementing proximity voice? Every time I would get ganked by a Rengar, I would just scream so loud, it'll blow out the other guy's ears. Perfect. Well, this is the perfect time to be playing some chess. We got some... This is a rated arena, but I promise, rating is just a couple of pixels on the screen. Getting ganked is absolutely jump scary. For sure. Rengar and seeing a Rengar in my game is usually just a horror movie. So, alright, can Cloud beat Griffin, being up a queen? Griffin has 3 pawns in compensation for the queen. Yeah, alright, I think Cloud's got this. Cloud looks like he is a pro gamer. GeoGuessr adjusted your rating? How does that even happen? Why would GeoGuessr ever need to adjust somebody's rating? Okay, we're just gonna go through some random games over here. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. I already missed Japan so much. I am ready to go back to Japan. Ali is spending a little bit time on this move, and rightfully so. I think he's in a bit of a pickle. A bit of a pickle in this rook endgame, but we'll see. We'll see how Alex responds. I don't have any plans for Seattle. My next travel for the rest of the year is more or less going to be France, and Peru. I'm just putting that out there. Those are the 3 places I will go to. And maybe, I will maybe go to League of Legends Worlds. Which is, I think, in New York this year. Oh my gosh, you're going to Japan? Oh, that's so sick. Have fun. Well, you can just follow my vlogs. I feel like I do post a lot of hidden gems in it. Hey, Entertainment, thank you so much for the 6 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Most of the games are close to Dallas and finals in New York. Okay. So, we'll I might make it to New York for the finals. Oh no, Ali's gonna lose. As Alex is gonna promote another queen. Alright, on to the next one! Oh, it's actually a person who plays... Or person who is French. Did they play the French? No, they did not play the French. I was looking at it for a second, but the pawn's on d6. There's no way this could have been a French. Yeah, English is definitely good enough to get by in the major Japanese cities, but I would also say you don't really need to speak Japanese in the smaller cities either. It's just quite chill. They are very polite and very nice and very friendly and very welcoming, so you don't really need to worry about not speaking Japanese. I got by totally fine. In the smaller cities, that is. In Osaka, I just spoke Mandarin. Funnily enough, I did not see a geisha, but I saw a Maiko, which is basically a geisha in training. They're like the younger version of... Maikos are the younger version of geishas, and she was just hanging out in Gion. Literally, in Kyoto. Like, having dinner. And it's a 4-person sushi counter. I was having sushi. And she was there having sushi, and I thought that was really, really, really crazy. Yeah, she's a geisha Padawan. Roy is gonna get the news of a lifetime! I can say, ja pratar svenska. Roy is about to get his queen forked, and that is gonna be GG for Roy. Okay! Let's move on to the next people we are gonna take a little peek at. I've never seen some of these names before, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I tend to have pretty good memory. Let's take a look at this one. I've never seen Arcizas versus Gilbert to no one. 766 versus 223. Japan is very... So, my opinion about Japan is that Japan can be as touristy as you want it, or as not touristy as you want it. My personal opinion is that Osaka is the most touristy of all the cities. Osaka is not very my style, but that's okay. I still like it, obviously. But Tokyo has a lot of tourists, and you can do the most touristy things, for sure. You can go to Ichiran Ramen. You can go to Shinjuku and go to Golden Gai, and there's, you know, all the touristy things you can do. But what really sets Japan apart is if you just do very, 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 very little research, which means watch my vlogs or follow me on Insta and check out my Worth It Food stuff. You'll find the hidden gems, and the hidden gems are really, really good. So I don't even think you really like all the touristy stuff. I love as well. Like, I love going to team labs. There's a million team labs photos and videos online. I love team labs. I love Mori Art Museum in Tokyo. In Kyoto, I like every single shrine. Are they touristy? Yeah, sure. But are they gorgeous? Yeah, absolutely, and absolutely worth visiting. So I think the difference between Barcelona, which I have visited, and Japan being touristy is that in Japan there's a million things to do, whereas in Barcelona I was just kind of there like, all right, you know, I really like the architecture, and Sagrada, like, Familia is really beautiful, and, you know, the food's great, but at some point it is indeed. Oh, we're tuning in here with the Zach Ainsley coming in with, wait, no, did they lose? Oh no, I thought Zach was white, but Zach is playing white. Oh, the fact that the king was on A8 threw me off so much. That's sad. Rip. Yeah. I went to Takayama, so I went to the mountains this time, and I did 3 onsens, which shows that you're not following me on Insta, because if you were following me on Insta, you'll see that I did a little train trek across central-ish Japan. Yeah, Zach Ainsley is the bodybuilder guy. He's also really, really good at chess. And streams now as well. Oh, shout out Zach Ainsley. I think the best part about Japan is not necessarily going to one city. If you can only go to one city and you like cities, I highly recommend going to Tokyo. But if you don't like big cities, then I would highly recommend going to Kyoto. If you also don't like the vibes of like shrines and the best food ever and all that stuff, then there's something wrong with you. But if that's truly the case, then you should just take a train around. It's really easy to train in Japan. So I think spending like 2 days in one city and then spending 2 days in the next city is the way to go if you don't like the big cities or being a tourist, which is so stupid. No, you should just go to Tokyo. Tokyo is my favorite place in the world. I would move to Tokyo like that. Hello, thank you. The shirt is inspired off of Morpho butterflies, the blue butterflies. I actually have wings. Wait, let me show you. A photo shoot in Toronto before I left on my trip. And then I didn't get the pictures back until it was basically time for my trip. So, because I was in Japan, I have not had time to post the pictures. But, yeah, I have butterfly wings. Yeah. These are based off of the same butterfly. Not by the same brand, but they are like the same butterfly. They're Morpho butterflies. So. Yeah, Fukuoka's beautiful. I really like Gifu Prefecture this time around. Look at Roy going for a kingside attack with like this rook on. This rook was rook lifted up, by the way. This is pretty cool. Let's see if it works out. Thank you. This is definitely one of my favorite colors. Blue. This shade of blue. Unfortunately, Major Tom has found the fork and is now up a pawn. Snapping up that pawn on h5, actually up a second pawn, and Roy's time is ticking down. Unfortunate for Roy. Let's see if Roy can make something happen with the last 25 seconds he's got. It's not about how much time you have, it's about how you use the time you have, you know? This is slow. Major Tom's really taking their sweet time. Some sacks coming in. Is anyone gonna play a little faster? I just always enjoy Kendrick Lamar. Right now, actually, I'm enjoying like 2000s Madonna. Just 2000s pop in general. Some Neo. No! A Botas Gambit! That's tragic. Oh no. Well, Roy was not doing too spectacular, but unfortunately with that queen blunder, this might be it. This might be GG's. Yeah, this is GG's for Rob, as Rob falls to Major Tom. Ludwig and Cutie are engaged? What? What prompted this? I mean, like, when did this happen? Was it just now? Well, I brought it up. Oh. Oops. Sorry. Looking for something in my bag. I was actually reaching for a Neuro, and I picked the blue Neuro case today because it matches my shirt. But shout out to Neuro for powering stream! Giving us energy. Oh, what? This one's empty! No! Look at how many I've had. I have 2 Neuro mints packs on my table, and they were both empty. Alright, I gotta grab one that still has mints in it. I'm gonna need to ask Neuro to send me more soon. This is crazy. Okay, well, apparently this one, I might be out of the blue, oh, sorry. I might be out of the blue cases, but we still have green cases. And this one is the spearmint flavor. I'd actually take a moment and look. Focus up. Like energy and focus, get it? But yeah, huge shout out to Neuro for powering the stream. If you use code Nemo20 on Neuro.com, you can get 20% off your Neuro order. So this one has 40 milligrams of caffeine, gives great energy, helps you with focus because it also has L-theanine, it has vitamin B12, vitamin B6. Super helpful for my days, especially when I start early, and I'm also streaming, so huge shout out to Neuro for powering stream. I'm about to hit you guys up for some more wintergreen because I'm out. I have so many of these just lying around the table and they're all empty, but nom nom nom. They have cinnamon flavor? Heck yeah! Don't forget to use Nemo20 for 20% off. Thank you, Neuro. Neurogum.com. They also have watermelon flavor. If you guys like watermelon, if you like watermelon, they have watermelon flavored gum, and the gums are, there's energy and focus gums. They also have other products such as memory and focus. This one has no caffeine and helps more with memory and focus. Reading the card explains the card. But the watermelon gum has 20 milligrams of caffeine if you're super sensitive or if you just want a little dose or something. So yeah. So check out Neuro, guys. Exclamation mark Neuro. Thank you, Neuro. Oh! To match my outfit. Nobody needs to know. Why hadn't I thought about this before? I could have just been doing this whole time. To use the blue tins, because I really like the blue tins. Okay. Perfect. I'm sad best mate lost, but Gucci Mena was really on the attack and on the time pressure here. When you're playing a 3-0 game, it's so important to play fast. Which is why Neuro helps with that too. Energy and focus. Gotta hit them with the 1-2. Alright. Bukomiris. I'm just gonna say, Rob's position looks a little bit sus. That's all I'm gonna say here. This might be game over, chat. I don't personally like snooze because I don't personally enjoy nicotine. Wow, this is going down to the very last seconds. Okay, well. White snapped it up. Alright, any other interesting games? Any interesting names? Let's try this one. 1232 versus 959. If you want to join the arena, it is !arena. Is it not on my stream title? Oh, apparently not. Oops. Arena! So if you guys want to play, you guys can join. It is free to join, and we're also giving out 3 chess.com random memberships completely randomly at the end of the arena. But you will need to play at least 7 games to be eligible, and you will also need to be in Twitch chat to claim the prize. Must be able to claim it within 2 minutes. So, Egypt versus Argentina, yeah. Oh, this camera actually focuses a little bit better on my Berserk poster. Elzen is kind of getting punished for not castling. I gotta say. This is why you castle. King's in the middle of the board makes it a little bit awkward for you to move your pieces around because you're always afraid of getting checkmated. It's just true. You should always castle, guys. Control the center, develop your pieces, and castle. That was not a good move by Argentina. Argentina should have gone for the cutthroat checkmate. Threatening checkmate in 2 different ways, and this is completely crushing. Even if they take this, you don't care, because you can just play h5. To be fair, they are 900, so it's a little harder to see, but don't swap out queens when your opponent's king is still in the middle of the board. I haven't trained chess for 1 day since 2021. We've been vibing. Absolutely chilling. I have trained everything from poker to League of Legends to Magic the Gathering. Oh my gosh, I've trained TFT. I've trained Tetris. I've trained Valorant. I've trained Atari games for that one Ludwig's World's Greatest Gamer tournament. I've trained Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Wow, it just keeps adding up. I've trained so many things that are not chess. I peaked Diamond in League when I was 17 or 18 or something. Back when I still had mechanics. No Overwatch, though. I've even trained Fortnite. I remember running around as a bush. Wow. We're just playing it. We're just making moves out here. I respect this. L&M is moving fast. Only 5 seconds left on the clock, though, so... multi-talented. I will just say we've even trained Minecraft. That was, objectively speaking, the only thing we found out from me learning Minecraft was that I should not play. I should at least, at the very minimum, not play ranked Minecraft. Or try to do any type of speedrunning in Minecraft. That is what we did learn from Minecraft. It was really bad. We learned that I cannot jump in Minecraft. Alright, Dan Walsh just snapped up the queen like that. I'm not sure why the Dury gave the check and then just moved queen to d5. Perhaps a little... Yeah! I want to just have fun and build worlds, but at this current time, I'm too traumatized by my Minecraft tournament. They have intense speedruns in Minecraft. Not just intense speedruns. There are people that build entire worlds in Minecraft where the purpose is to do these competitions. And like dexterity challenges and train your mechanics. And there's like different courses in these type of places, and they have like, it's like, imagine Fall Guys, but it's Minecraft. Yeah, anyways, there's some hardcore people out there. Damn! Dan Walsh just snapped up that queen like it was nothing and then checkmated their opponent just like that. Alright. Let's take a look at Slow Purge versus H. Sada. Oh yeah, there's also some people that exist and they built Middle Earth in Minecraft, so... There is also that, but... Slow Purge. Not so slow. Or some people just know what they enjoy and they do it, which I also really respect, you know? If building worlds in Minecraft, and Minecraft is your way of decompressing or anything, then I don't know, it seems fine to me. Seems good to me. I don't mind. I have no say in that. I don't care. Slow Purge, unfortunately, has lost the exchange. I was thinking King G2 to avoid this knight d3 check, but they did not see it, so now they're down material. And now they're down more material because they lost another exchange. Yeah, but Legos are expensive. Legos... You know what's been a crazy investment? I feel like Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards are such a crazy investment, but also Legos. Full old Lego sets can definitely retail for, yeah. Alright, rip Slow Purge. Okay, let's take a look at Amazo Art versus CKG. Amazo Art's Dark Squared Bishop looking not the greatest currently on A7, but it can always improve. I don't post any meetup information because I have stalkers. Wait, I was gonna make a meme today about it. But I ran out of time. You know that red button, the red button, blue button thing where the guy's like sweating, where it's like, okay, don't post information about meetup, risk nobody showing up. Or post information about meetup and stalkers show up. And it's like, yeah, anyways, that's the meme that I'm gonna post. But that's, you'll find out live on stream, basically. As usually people find out. If it's an official meetup, I will post the address, but... Dude, I have a camera person. There's only so many people I can pay for. I mean, if you want to play, you can just show up. Yeah. Hello, hello. Nice, Stanford Rob. It's never when I watch your games. I swear, I jinx everybody when I watch. Whenever I watch a game, there's no upsets. It's always exactly as is. There's a car import fest in Toronto? Ooh, wait, where is it? I didn't know about this. I was planning on going to a water gun fight tomorrow, but a car import fest sounds like it would be more interesting. Oh! Oh. Oh yeah, we should go. Oh no, wait, that's like in a week. Oh, that's not tomorrow. I thought this was tomorrow. Okay, well, we should still go. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Alright, I'm sold. Thanks for pointing this out to me. I'm definitely gonna go and stream it. I found it already. It's pretty easy to find stuff in Toronto. There's only so many things happening in Toronto. Yeah. Hire a bodyguard and have him hold the cam. True. True. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I'm learning Muay Thai for that reason, exactly. Although I discovered yesterday, I don't think it's very much use learning Muay Thai if you don't even know the lefts and rights. Okay, CKGM, is this gonna be an upset? Am I finally not jinxing somebody? Oh, it has nothing to do with chess parks. It just has to do with, like, people. It just comes with the territory. It's all good. CKGM is up 40 seconds and is in a very decent position. It's completely equal material, and theoretically this position would be a draw. But, it's a blitz game, so anything can happen. Literally anything. Exclamation mark arena! Manually unpinned at the end of the stream. Thank you. Alright. Oh, also, if you're watching on YouTube, I see the Norwegian 50. Thank you so much. I have no idea how much money that is, but thank you. Heck yeah! $7 Canadian. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Good evening to Norway, and good luck to Team Norway for tomorrow? Tomorrow, right? That's crazy. While we're here, I guess we can read some YouTube chats. Are you in the US? I'll be your bodyguard. I'm not in the US, but thank you for asking. Favorite anime? My favorite manga is Berserk. I have reread Berserk 5 times probably. I watched both the old anime and the new anime, and they both sucked. So, favorite manga is Berserk. Favorite anime is probably Hunter x Hunter. But I like Berserk so much more than I like Hunter x Hunter. So, yeah. Legos are expensive. Yes, they are. How to join the arena? You should come over to Twitch. That's where we have all of our links. I'm reading YouTube chat like it's an AMA. Tokyo seems like a good place to visit, but wouldn't want to live there. Barcelona, I would live. I disagree, but that's okay. More Tokyo for me! Oh, you have to. Berserk is the best ever. I mean, Amazo Art has somehow won all of CKGM's pawns in the time that I spent reading YouTube chat. What the heck happened here? And CKGM needs to just move so much faster. Bro is up on time. Bro needs to just lock in and not flag, and they can draw this game, at the very least. Oh my gosh! I definitely jinxed CKGM. If I hadn't watched this game, CKGM would have at least gotten the... Oh my God! Oh, that's insane. You really never know what's gonna happen next in a chess game at these elos. Alright! Not jinxed! Congratulations to CKGM for snatching a draw from the jaws of defeat. I will pat myself on the back for that one, because I'm sure I both jinxed it and unjinxed it all in one go, but that was crazy. With 1 second left on the clock too, that is art. That is pure art right there. Nice game, guys. And this is why viewer arenas are always fun. This is what I'm looking for when I watch viewer arenas, but sometimes it's hard to find. Oh gosh. As I tune into this and a 2000 just beat up a poor 1100. Have some sympathy, guys. Some sympathy. Okay. Let's take a look at Tekka Danboy versus Alaya. A slow-paced game. Alaya is 158, mad respects, props, and then Tekka is 622. Oh, there are new Berserk chapters? The last time... Oh, well, I guess I should not give Berserk spoilers. Last time I tuned into Berserk, Guts was in this big, round, building, hut tent thing, doing a little bit of a spiritual awakening, so... That's where I left it, but I gotta tune back in if there are new chapters. Da, da, da. All right. Interesting position. Both players are running relatively not... Well, both players are running relatively low on time, so we'll see how this goes. My preferences on somebody stream sniping me is entirely dependent on how they act once they are stream sniped. Like, most of the time, I have had no issues with stream snipers. But if you don't act up, I can't imagine I would... Don't give me a reason to dislike it, basically. That's what I'm saying. It's relatively easy. Oh no! Tekka is just losing all their pieces. However, it's definitely not over. It's never over because this is a game between 158 and 622. Although Alaya is playing really well. Really well. They have snapped up the night. This is like really good. 158. I just want to throw that out there. This is a crack game by bro. He's just capturing, they're just capturing all the pieces. Love to see that. Yeah, I really do like Berserk. I really like that genre in general, which is why I really enjoy Hunter x Hunter, although I think Hunter x Hunter is, while it has more mature themes, is still more kid-friendly than Berserk is, whereas Berserk is 0% kid-friendly, so if you are a kid, I would not recommend Berserk. Not an anime, not a manga I would recommend you to read. I don't like Chainsaw Man very much. I don't really enjoy the animation style, nor do I enjoy the art style. The manga drawing style. So, that's my opinion though. I mean, this is an upset. If this ends in a win for Alaya, but unfortunately he's running low on time. Oh man, this is so sad. Getting clocked. Why one on time? Tekka survived the onslaught from Alaya. A beautiful game played by the 158. Definitely underrated. But time control, the 3-minute time control is definitely a common denominator for these type of games. Like, you just have to play with both the clock and what you're given on the board. So even if you're completely winning on the board, you can't escape the fact that you might be losing on time. But that was really well played regardless. We're at exactly 100 players, by the way. Yeah, with 50 minutes to go, it's not too late to hop in. I really like solo leveling, actually. I just saw the trailer for the solo leveling movie coming out in 2027. It looked kind of interesting, but the animation style was a little strange to me. It was using realistic background footage, but the, like, characters themselves were animated in the original anime style, so I'm a little confused, but maybe it'll be interesting. I don't know. The other thing I really want to watch was Demon Slayer. A lot of Demon Slayer is actually set in, like, Kyoto. If you walk around Kyoto, you'll just be like, ah, I saw that. No. But seriously, I can't remember if there's a new season, so I don't know if I'm caught up yet, but... So yeah. That would be also really fun to watch. There's a lot of good anime out there. I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I didn't love Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen was a bit of a mashup of all your favorite animes all in one. So while I enjoy how morbid and kind of dark it is with very mature themes, it does feel a little bit like they mashed up Naruto with Bleach, with Black Clover, with some of your favorite shonens, and was like, alright, here you go. So I didn't personally love it, but it's fine. Yeah, I was in Shibuya like a couple weeks ago. I've never really watched the JoJo's. I respect the JoJo's though. I know about the lore a little bit. I understand what the concept is. I know what a stan user is. But I'm not a huge fan. Rob CD, my friend in Tokyo, who does basically daily Japan streams, is a big JoJo fan. I do enjoy some comedy anime. One of the very first mangas I ever read was Ouran High School Host Club. The manga is way longer than the movies, and it's so much better. Sorry, than the anime. The anime is only, what, 25 episodes? The manga is hella good. I really, really, really like Ouran High School Host Club. But other than that, I'm not a huge comedy anime person. I really like Doraemon. Doraemon's really cute. I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. Doraemon. Does Rob owe me $4? I feel like I owe Rob for how often I invade his streams. Hey Mix, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the pool party! Not a huge Attack on Titan fan after season 3. I've both read the manga and watched the anime up to season 3. Oh, the thing I sold. Did it sell? Oh, I haven't checked that out. I didn't know. Yay, I'm glad it sold. It should have sold for, we should have put it for 15. I was so dumb. I was like, nobody will want this brick. No, I'm joking. Not a huge Attack on Titan fan. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. No, I've not seen Shangri-La Frontier. Sounds interesting, though. I might check that out. Hey, Calc. Thanks for the 74 months. Welcome back. That's so crazy. One of my longest time subscribers. See that first badge by his name? Pretty sick. Heck yeah. She is in a time scramble with Jeffrey, and she has all the pieces, but are they gonna survive on the clock? Now that's the big question, as they only have 1 second left, but at least they have learned the strategy. They cannot lose the game once they take all of their opponent's pawns and pieces. So a good game by Chi. Good strategy at the end there too. That was nice. Yeah, I've seen Fruits Basket. Hope you're doing well, Calc. Hope you're enjoying some Toronto summer. I'm back in time to enjoy some Toronto summer too. Oh, look at Shockin delivering checkmate. How shocking. Okay. Kyosona versus Ash, still learning. I like that name. Patio time. Nice. I am unfortunately very much not a patio person because I just refuse to donate blood to mosquitoes. I am every single time. So in Kyoto, there's a really beautiful river. I think it's called Kamogawa or something. I can't remember right now. But it's a beautiful, beautiful river. And there's always people just sitting like beside it. Because I usually go in the warmer months. And they're just like hanging out there. I'm like, I always joke that they're just blood donors to mosquitoes. Because it's true. I could never. If I could do one thing in this world, it would be to eliminate mosquitoes. Nobody needs mosquitoes. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you've ever been in Kyoto, there is this very iconic river, and everyone sits there, and I've never sat beside it. I refuse to walk beside it at night because you're just a mosquito donor. You do not need to donate your blood to mosquitoes. Those things are a plague on this planet. So yeah. Frogs will have plenty of other things to eat. Nemo Mosquito Hunter sounds like an anime. Are mosquitoes actually that big a source of food for creatures in the wild? They're so annoying. Plenty of things also die from mosquitoes, though. Who brought mosquitoes to Iceland? What the heck? That's so bad. Yeah, I'm a big anti-mosquitoer. That's my one... I'm usually pretty much a pacifist, except for mosquitoes. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, time to isekai into a world without mosquitoes. Yo, Sona! Bring that horsey in! But unfortunately, it's into the mouth of the opponent's queen. Finland does have a lot of mosquitoes. It's probably because there's a lot of lakes and stuff. Mosquitoes breed in still water. And there's a lot of swamps and marshes in Finland, so yeah, there's a ton of mosquitoes in Finland. Oh, alright. You know what? Fine. Oh, I do not want to meet the Scottish midge. I have friends who are trying to convince me to go to Scotland, and they were like, oh yeah, Scotland was really good, it's really beautiful, there are wonderful castles everywhere, the whiskey is great, the people are friendly, and then they were like, oh yeah, but we got bit every single day by millions of midges, and it's inescapable. I was like, oh yeah, okay, never mind, I'm not coming anymore. Look at this! Chris Sathong's King is on B8 trying to survive the onslaught. No stalemate here. Just an easy dub for Hoigu. A nice game by Hoigu. Okay, let's take a look at these two folks I've not seen yet. Whoa! There's a lot going on in this opening. Somehow Black is missing a lot of their king side. Okay. But now they're down! What? What just happened? Why do we leave the queen there? Oh my gosh, you can really never guess what's gonna happen next. Can you? Okay, so White was somehow just completely crushing it, had almost checkmated their opponent, was up a whole bishop, and now has blundered their queen, and damn. I think ants actually do a lot for the ecosystem, no? Similar to mosquitoes, but they don't bite humans. Well, actually, you know what? I have gotten ant bites. I've gotten ant bites, I've gotten spider bites, I've been bit by a lot of different insects. Why do insects like to bite so much? Why can't they just chill? But yeah. There are a lot of anthills around the areas where I grew up. You hate ants? Really? I feel like ants are pretty nonchalant. Is cats go to insect by that definition? True. True. That's my cat, by the way. You can't tell it's currently a cat. But that is a cat. Nonchalant! Exactly. I don't remember the giant ants in Elden Ring, so maybe I played a different... Yeah. That's not a cat, that's a burrito. Exactly. He's a cutie. He's just so asleep right now. I really like bees. I've never been stung by a bee personally, so I'm all good with bees. And I'm also not allergic to bees, which is great. Wasps, on the other hand, do slightly scare me. I've never been bitten by a bee. I'm totally fine with bees. My cat goes to my mom's place, or I have friends come over and take care of him. Depends. A lot of the time, he's just living his best life on in my mom's yard, because she takes him outside. My favorite animal is probably tiger. And then my second favorite animal is this guy. But I really like cats. Oh, he's so spoiled by my mom. Absolutely spoiled. By my dad, too. But she makes him fresh chicken. Just like boils chicken. And gives him a whole chicken leg. Catsko is kind of tiger, yeah. Half of the UK has lost all their pieces. They started this game so well, and then it just went downhill from there, which is very sad. Yeah, he gets a full chicken leg. He gets so much food. Somehow Hamas UK is good again. They are just up on time, and Monic has blundered all their pieces. This has been a peak 1000 rated game. What? What's there to hate about praying mantises? They're so cool. I think praying mantises are really, really cool. Why are you looking in their eyes so closely, bro? Maybe they think your eyes are creepy as well. But seriously, what are you doing? Going up to them and just peering at them? Okay, let's take a look at this game between two polls. Think the Teacher versus Sipka. Pretty closely rated, about 100 points of difference, but... yeah. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, do they? A lot of insects are kind of hardcore like that. Might be a statement more about their ecosystem. Bugs are kind of crazy. For sure. Well, apparently fish don't have eyelids, right? So, are you scared of fish too by that logic? Okay, thanks for letting me know, Aku. No, I do not want to be a bug. I agree. That reminds me of the Ants movie. Do you guys remember the Ants movie? Yeah, it's true. We have a very, like, humanified vision of the world, so I agree. But I love all big cats. Because they just look more adorable. A Bug's Life? Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it is A Bug's Life. I liked A Bug's Life. Thought it was cute. I know, me too, Abolish. I'm sadly traveling too much. I got so much freaking travel. It reminds me of Morbin time. There's some really insane insects out there that are really pretty. However, yeah, today's shirt is inspired by a butterfly, but I am still not the biggest fan of all insects. Some insects, but not all insects. Morbid time. What's his name? Jared Leto? I watched the new Tron starring Jared Leto recently. I don't know. I mean, it's complicated because I feel like it's not even really him. It's just the way those movies are made that it just feels kind of corny. I don't really know how else to describe it. I want to enjoy Tron so bad. Tron Ares. And I enjoyed the concept of it, but yeah, I don't know. was what it was. It was fine. It was totally fine. Oh, speaking of, I'm looking forward to the new Dune. The new Dune changed cinematographers, I believe, and the color on it looks stunning. $500 Beatles? Oh, jeez. And they're not the British Beatles that play good guitar, huh? I'm excited for the new Dune. Yeah. White CeeLo's 1993, Black CeeLo's 2098. Thinker Teacher in a little bit of a pickle here. That bishop might be gone, but they have 32 seconds and should be taking full advantage of that. Tron 2. Was that the Disney Tron? I also watched the first ever Tron recently because I watched Tron Ares and I was like, okay, wait, this makes me kind of want to go to the first ever Tron. That was interesting. Gotta play fast. I have not seen the Odyssey's new trailer. I have no idea. I feel okay. I'm all about actors getting in their acting and getting their gigs and getting paid in their jobs and everything. We're rooting for them. But wow, Thinker Teacher went from winning to low on time and then getting checkmated next move in not too long. That just shows you how big of a difference having time on your clock really makes. Okay, next game. Dinos versus Denrop. Oh no, you bought 1,000 crickets for fishing bait? Jeez, how much is 1,000 crickets? That's wild. The second Dune. I think second Dune was more cinematic. But that being said, I also think one of Dune's problems is, yeah, I don't even know. I'm not a huge fan of the Dune movies, I'm sorry. Ah, I can buy 1,000 crickets for 20 bucks. A steal. But anyways, about the Odyssey, I just feel we are seeing the same actors and actresses in the same movies day after day, movie after movie, and I am low-key getting a little bit tired of it. Zendaya is literally doing 2 different press tours at the same time. She is in the Odyssey and doing Spider-Man. Like, and the same with her husband, or yeah, with her husband, Tom Holland. It's just, I'm just there like, bro, can we just not? I don't need the same people in every single movie. It's too much. It's too much. I love Zendaya. I think she's amazing. Great. There's too much. I mean, surely we can find somebody else, yeah? Surely. Yeah. Oh, she's also in the new Dune. I forgot about that. I forgot she's also in the new Dune. It's just... It kills the immersion so much. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Well, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was very much of a, like a, whoa, type piece, you know? It was an Easter egg type piece. I thought it was kind of interesting. But, yeah. My favorite Pokemon generation is the starter one. I have them all up there. I have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Pikachu. All lumped in a pile somewhere up there. My favorite movie, personally, is Inception. And then I really like all the Star Wars movies. But I think my one favorite movie ever is Inception. Yeah. I think I agree with you, Mix. That's why I think her role in Euphoria was really good, because she definitely didn't play herself, and her acting was really good in Euphoria. It's a bit of a pity with the direction that Euphoria went. So that's a different story. We don't need to talk about that. That's not her fault, I assume. But with the other stuff, yeah, I do think that Zendaya is kind of just her in a lot of stuff. And while I support her, like I have said, it's just at some point I would like to not just see the same person over and over again. So yeah. I think she's a good actress. Is she the best actress? Does she deserve every single role she's been getting? Sure, I don't know. I don't really care. I just am ready for some variety. Some variety. This was an interesting game by Dinos. I think Dinos did really well. Some good time usage at the end. Notice how the pace just picked up. Yeah, I love the Prestige. That was the one where they like swapped, where he like did a whole bunch of cloning stuff, right? That was crazy. Ooh, I don't know if I should have said that. Spoilers. Okay, let's take a look at somebody we've never seen before. Never, ever, ever seen on this stream. GBTB1, Lumidios. Never seen those two. Let's take a look at... Tigranosaurus has such a cute name. Oh my gosh. Okay. Zabitas. Tigranosaurus versus Zabitas. This is a dead drawn-in game. No, I have not seen the live-action Moana. Dino. Wait, I thought he was cloning and he had a brother. Now I'm just confused. Alright, anyways. It's fine. I don't know if Zendaya is overrated, but it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Wow, the 1289 is absolutely crushing it. But yeah, Zendaya is really, really good for the bank. It's true. People love her. She's very... What's the word? Like, zero controversies. She's very kid-friendly. She's multi-talented. Yeah, she's cute. She's funny. So, yeah, anyways. Thanks, Silver. We'll hopefully do weekly Muay Thai so we can get into even better shape. I mean, Tigranosaurus is gonna both flag and lose on the board. What a great game by the opponent. Well played, well played. My lips are feeling kind of dry. Found chapstick. Oh yeah, she used to sing. Didn't she literally do the intro song for Euphoria? With Labyrinth as a collab? Thought that was her. Is there an actor or actress you want to see more of? Not particularly. Because I don't have the opportunity to see more. Because every Hollywood movie has the same people in it. I'm tired, Chad. I'm telling you. I'm tired. I can't even learn about new actors and actresses because I'm not given the option. I would like to see more of the actor who played Rhaenyra in the HBO show though. I think they're pretty good. I think they're good. Maybe that. I know Millie Alcock has a movie, Supergirl or something. I'm not a huge fan of the super series type stuff because anyway, that's a different story, but I don't know who Eric Roberts is. No, I've never been to TIFF. I want to go to TIFF. Emma de Arce, thank you. Oh, Silo Season 3? I've watched Silo Season 1 and maybe Silo Season 2. I don't think I've watched Rambo yet. I have not watched Obsession. To be fair, my knowledge of actors and actresses is also relatively limited. But, yeah. Oh well. Oh? I mean, Rob's King is still in the middle of the board, but so is Nordim's. Nordine. The last time people said a horror movie was really good, I made the mistake of watching Weapons, and it was one of the worst films I've ever watched, so there was that, but anyways. If anything, I more remember people's press tours. Ooh. Oh, this is so good! So Noradine thought they were potentially pitting this knight and they could take the queen, but knight to e3 is a little pin and a fork at the same time. It's pinned, so this pawn cannot capture, and they're forking the king, queen, and rook, which makes it a royal fork. A nice, well played tactic by Rob. Wow, beautiful game by Rob. Heck yeah. It's one of the first times we've seen Rob win while we are watching their game. I know they get wins, it's just I don't see them personally, so this is cool. Heck yeah. Good job. Can I explain what a fork is? Like, I'm a 5-year-old non-chess player. I love that you specified 5-year-old non-chess player. So you know when you have a fork, you can fork multiple things. Like you can put 2 peas on the tongs. It's like that. A fork is attacking 2 pieces at the same 2 pieces or more at the same time. Yeah. Those are forks. Forky fork. And pin is when something cannot move, because if they do, the king would be in check, which makes an illegal move, or they would lose a very valuable piece. So that's what a pin is. It's like pinning a piece of paper against a board or something. I gotta admit, I think chopsticks are great for a lot of things, but chopsticks are also not great for a lot of things. I definitely appreciate modern Japanese and Chinese restaurants that unabashedly give you forks for dishes that actually do require a fork and knife. Like eating steak, like Wagyu for example, if they don't necessarily cut your pork piece or your big meat piece and they just give you chopsticks and it's not perfectly tender or so you can break it apart in your mouth, eating it with chopsticks is not that convenient. No, we still have 20 minutes. You can still hop in here. Why fork and not trident? A good question. Because fork is easy to say. Fork, pin, those are the 2 big ones. We got a little bishop sack coming in here by gambling as Asian Torum sneaks in a little in-between check. Exclamation mark arena. Oh, you also need to be part of the club first. In the club, we're all fam. On the song. Thank you. I like my shirt too, which is why I got it. It was expensive, customs costed a lot, and it was 4 months delayed because of Canadian shipping. Why are we spending so long, Agent Torum? What the heck? He's going full kamikaze. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure this was needed. I feel like Agent Torum could have just taken, no? Maybe it's bad, yeah, but how bad is it? Alright, it's not great, but it's not resignable bad, in my opinion. I don't think it was that bad. Alright, 2 people we've never seen before, Dong Kayam versus H. Sada. Zugzwan. Oh, is Ryan Reynolds in that new Project Hail Mary movie? I was watching that on the flight. I need to finish it. That's a movie I need to watch. Okay, let's look at these two. I've never seen these two. The Zugzwan. Oh, is it Ryan Gosling? Sorry. I apologize. Alright, we got an 856 versus Bold. It's okay, they're both Canadian. Exactly! Exactly. Thanks, Migs. Hopefully you'll see me doing more commentary officially in the future. But to be fair, we're watching some lower rated games and I have no idea what the thought processes are going. I don't know what thought processes are going on in their head or if they're thinking. we be just making moves out here. I have no idea. I don't know why Bold decided to play Queen E7 as a second move, but it is what it is. It's fine. Which move doesn't blunder? Yeah, exactly. The one with the least likely chance of losing. I started playing chess at 3. My biggest inspiration is probably Faker. So Bull has basically moved their queen around the board like 5 times. That's not a great way to start your game, by the way. You definitely want to develop some pieces. And not in a way that loses them. As Yusef. Or mine is Tarzan. Oh yeah, you're a jungler, right? Mood. There is still 15 minutes if you wanted to, yeah. If you get 7 games in time, you will be able to be eligible for a chess.com Diamond membership. Potentially. We're giving them out completely randomly, so... Yeah, SKT... Wait, this is actually Faker's account? No way. You trolled me. That was so funny. I started reading the copy pasta. Wait, that's actually really funny. You had me for a second. I just wanted to pull it up. I'll pull up a game. I only play B3 versus Muhammad Gio. Believes every mid laner should be able to play Twisted Fate because it teaches you to look at the minimap, and Rise because you learn the importance of hitting the right keys in the right time and order. Oh, that's really funny. That's what my league coaches tell me to. Just press, just click. I did not play TF mid. I refuse to play TF. I'm sorry. That looks so boring. But I'm sure my teammates would enjoy it if I could. Alright, thanks for hanging out with us. I only play B3 has unfortunately lost a piece and has deemed it a reasonable time to resign, which I don't necessarily disagree with. Alright, I've never seen this name before. Nutella Banana Splits! Hope he's eating plenty of those after Ronaldo's retirement. Miss yellow cards. Yeah, well, there is a little micro. I feel like people say TF is 100% macro based, and then if I actually went and played TF, I would not land a single spell, so. You're right. TF best poker player for sure. Wait. I went shopping yesterday. Can I show you guys this? If you weren't on the live stream yesterday, the IRL, you missed out. Because my best purchase! I was calculating how much money I've been spending per stream to make sure it's worthwhile for me to IRL stream. Because obviously, you know, we gotta pay for them. High class, we bought a jersey. Every time I go outside, we're like spending money. But I bought these giant playing cards for $6 Canadian. Hashtag worth. So yesterday's bill adds up to $126. Sorry, $226 Canadian. Business expense, exactly. I have not tried playing with these cards yet. But I thought this was really cute. So, yeah, these are playing cards. Yeah. I always specify things in Canadian, actually. Nutella Banana Splits doesn't even get to win this game. It's a sad day for him. Completely winning, flagged on the clock, and this is why, ladies and gentlemen, time is a part of the game. If you did not want to play as per the time, that's okay too. But, yeah. Let's go, Pyriosa! Heck yeah! A nice MSG. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I got the adult size cards today, guys. That's why a lot of people play classical chess, because they don't want time to be part of the conversation. They want the opportunity to, you know, spend 30 minutes on making a bad move instead of spending 30 seconds on making a bad move. You do you, bro. You do you. I just want to think, damn. Usually when I think, I don't get such good thoughts, so I try to not think too much. Soy Hake Mate unfortunately did get themselves checkmated instead of delivering mates, so. Sag! Okay, let's see. Who have we not seen? Dulata. I've never heard of this name before. Playing from Latvia? Austria, sorry. I apologize. I should have known the Austrian flag. Exactly, Calc. I really enjoy not having infinite time to think. You know? I could never be a monk. I could never. Okay, I could be a Shaolin monk. I could be a monk that knows kung fu and can fight stuff, but I could never be a meditating type of person, in my opinion, unless I did a lot of training. So That is not checkmate, Zalata. Oh no! Zalata reaching for the checkmate, being down a queen. I like to do things. I'm a big doer, which is also why I don't watch that much sports. I much prefer to do sports rather than watch sports. Like, I like to play basketball. I'm watching basketball, actually. It is fast-paced. But, yeah, I would rather play football than watch football, you know? So, CO Star gave up, L gave up a pawn. But, let's see if CO Star can figure out, if L can figure out how to win this. I've never done grappling, but I've done kickboxing and boxing. And now he's figured it out. He uses that pawn. That king's going the wrong direction, CO Star. CO Star should have been trying to put the king on G1, not behind the pawn. Well, have you guys seen that new... What's it called? There is a brand new baseball league called the Banana somethings, and their whole gimmick is making baseball fun in quotation marks, but it's all just gimmicks. I'm not a huge fan of stuff like that. So, I don't know. I'm a hard person to please. But to be fair, I would also rather not be playing baseball. Baseball is just not a sport I really ever got into. In Finland, as a kid, we have this version of baseball called pesäpallo. And, yeah, anyways. Not necessarily my thing. Let's just put it that way. It's okay. I respect it. On Nako versus John Blaze. At least pesäpallo has some pace to the game. Kinda true. But I don't think baseball is supposed to be this slow, no? They're like making improvements. Banana ball is so corny, but so funny. Yeah, I watched one clip yesterday of the guy singing in the Midnight Sun, the Zara Larsson song. That's been stuck in my head. Okay, let's just be real here. Every sport is better to watch if you can get a hot dog and a beer. Maybe multiple throughout the game. So, I can see why baseball is fun. Because every time I watch a baseball game, I just see few people in the stands and a lot more people getting beers and hot dogs. Yeah. Or doing other stuff. Yeah, exactly. Or watch the highlights. I think pitching is an interesting concept. One of my favorite animes is called, and mangas, is called One Outs. And it's about a Japanese baseball game, but it's basically this guy being an insane pitcher. That's actually what got me into baseball in the first place, and then I was there like, alright, never mind, it's not as intense as they make it in this anime. I also had a volleyball phase because I watched Haikyuu. The one that really stuck with me though was definitely watching Kuroko no Basuke, which is how I got super into basketball. Oh yeah, baseball is such a stats game. I watched Moneyball recently with Brad Pitt, and that was really good. So there's that. On a go, beating up the 426. It was a really good movie. I loved it. Yeah, Moneyball was fantastic. I don't know much about jiu-jitsu, actually. Did I move my camera? I don't think so. I think I just zoomed it out today. Give you guys more of the kitten, who now you can see is not just a burrito. It has little ears. Proof it's a cat. Oh, he passed away. Oh, that's so sad. Rest in peace. Do I want to learn jujitsu? I guess. If I am given the option, but I have not looked into it. Currently on my Muay Thai arc. We'll go through that first and then we'll get there. It's just a burrito with ears. True. Okay, Onako has plenty of time to not stalemate this game and win. Let's see if they're able to do it. With the power of... That's not how you ladder mate. Okay, I mean, they're getting there. Their heart is in the right place. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Let's take a look. One more game, guys. You can get one more game in with the 3 minutes left on the clock. The timer is ticking down. Once that timer hits 0, you will be... Well, there will be no more games. Yeah, it might be a bit too late to join now. Unfortunately. It is gonna be a touch too late. Good Henry. 57 seconds left on the clock. Against the Beatus. Basically perfectly in time to end before the timer for the arena runs out, so... That's okay if you didn't play well. There's always next time. We do an arena basically twice a month at least, so... Yeah. We're going to be giving out 3 chess.com diamond memberships very soon. So if you're watching on YouTube, just as a reminder, I'm not reading chat there. Your comments there for claiming your prize are not valid. You do need to be on Twitch to claim your membership prize when we call out the winners. Okay? So make sure you are on Twitch, ready to claim your prize if your name gets called. All players who have completed at least 7 games in this arena are eligible for this random giveaway. So as long as you've played 7 games, you have the potential of having your name called, and we're giving out 3 of these. I'm sure some of them won't be here. We're giving you maximum 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to claim your prize. If you do not claim it within that time, we're just going to roll to the next person because there's people waiting and people want these chess.com diamond memberships. They're hot in demand. Good Henry is just going to lose on time. Alright, let's take a look at Zach Ainsley. Zach Ainsley in an interesting position here. Unfortunately, there's only 43 seconds left. You're on an airplane? Let's go. Thanks for tuning to stream. I feel like Zach Ainsley's blitz rating has increased, in fact, in the last couple of games. Almost 1,500. Nice. Yeah, have a safe flight. Safe trip. Nice, Gamma. Heck yeah! Oh, that's you, Cloud. Oh, no, it's not you. It's 6i Gamma. Nice, congratulations. I actually don't think I saw any of your games, but huge congratulations. Oh, you were 1650 last week? No, not the 150 rating drop. Thank you guys all so much for playing, and hand hard for Gamataka. It's been a really fun arena. We saw some really interesting games. We saw some tactics, we saw some upsets. Don't forget, for next week's Flex Friday, if you want to submit a game, it is going to be $100 to the best game and $50 to the worst game. So, you know, a good time to submit a game. Because it is currently the World Cup, the only requirement for submitting games next weekend is to submit a game that has a World Cup opening affiliation. Which means you can submit a game in the English, because that's Team England. You can submit the London, because London is in England. You can submit the Scandinavian, because Norway, Sweden are both in Scandinavia, and they were in the World Cup. Speaking of, congratulations to Don Kaim for getting 3rd place, and repping Sweden, and Cloud for getting 2nd. Heck yeah. No Italy, because Italy did not make it into the World Cup, but you can play the Spanish, because Spain is in the World Cup, and in fact, they just won. They beat Belgium today. Ooh, spoilers. Apologies. Yeah. So, Germany did not make it very far. Germany did not make it very far. You can play at any American openings, although I don't know any. You can play the Berlin. Okay, let's do this. Roll! So we are gonna do use a random number generator. If any of the players are named Nimzo, can I submit that? You know what? If you can come up with a good reasoning, sure, we'll let it fly. Was Poland in the World Cup? I don't remember Poland being in the World Cup. I think Poland's unfortunately not gonna fly. Hey Cristobal, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Hope you're doing so well. Appreciate you very much. I pulled out the little, like, eye looking glass today, and it reminded me of you. I think Austria was in the World Cup. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, drum roll! So we have 100 and... let's see. Shows up here is 93. So, oh no. I just need to scroll a little bit more. Shows the first 100. Is that the last person, and then 21 people might have just not qualified? Okay, that looks like it. If anybody else's standings looks different, let me know, but I see the 100 people in here. It doesn't load all the 129, so unless there's something... I think 29 people might have just quit, which is okay, but I see 100 people in here. So it's gonna be from 1 to 100. Alright. Drum roll! Hit roll, actually. A little ASMR. Alright. Oh yeah, there are multiple ties. You're right. Did that generate? Did I press it? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, 90. 90th was NM, Chest to Impress. Does not qualify, but is also already getting a diamond, so doesn't matter. Okay, 97 is Diabetes Opening. No, Diabetes Opening is missing 1 game to qualify. You must have played at least 7. Sad. We'll make it bigger for everybody. Very sad. Okay. 92. Amon Cool Chess only played 1 game, and Seaball Tiny already has a diamond. Okay, finally, not in the 90s. We're off to 17. 17 is Luma! Congratulations! You have 2 minutes to claim your diamond membership. No, all people are in this. It's because a lot of places are shared. So, for example, if you go to the 90s, like, there's 6 people at 94 or whatever. So yeah, there's all 129 people in here is. So 17, if you are here, you have officially, as of right now, 2 minutes. Okay, well, starting now. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. Oh, also, if you are on YouTube chat, you have to claim on Twitch. Because we can't claim elsewhere. Nope, they just have to listen to stream. This was all announced beforehand. Lumna, number 17. You have a minute 24 left. While Lumna is chilling, I guess, we can roll for the next one, because it looks like they might not be here. 40! Oh, this one chess streamer has 6 games played. Sadly, does not qualify. Place 7. 29. Agentorum already has a membership, but if it expires by the end of the month, I can still give it to you. So let me know. Alright, back to the 80s. 81. Oh wow, Badari already has a diamond membership too. Same thing applies to you. If your diamond membership expires by the end of the month, I can give it to you. Otherwise, it can't. Okay, 53. Vukomiris. Number 53. Are you around? Hey, Pop Plucker. Thank you so much for tier 1. Welcome back to your 7th month. Thank you so much. Heck yeah. Vukomiris. You're gonna have 2 minutes as soon as this timer is out. Thank you for playing. Appreciate you. To claim your prize, and if you're not here, ding ding ding. Okay, we're starting at Vukomiris. You have 2 minutes to claim your prize. Oh, I can make multiple 2-minute ones at the same time. We go again. 82. Avatar Matt. So far, nobody showed up. Yeah. Alright, Avatar Matt, your timer has also started. And everybody else who got their prize previously, your 2 minutes is currently up. So we're gonna roll again for you as well. So back to 94. Oh, there's a lot of 94s, but nobody has 7 games. Not a single person in 94 has 7 games played. That's crazy. Okay, we have 0 memberships given out so far. 28! Dude! Bronstick already has a diamond as well. That's crazy. Okay, back to 80. RBL. RBL, are you around? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. These are our timers currently. You're here? Congratulations, you have won yourself a diamond membership. 1 is given away. So we have 2 left. Congratulations, RBL. Let's go. Heck yeah. They're here. Oops, sorry. That's the other one expiring. All right. We roll again. 74, not a big roll. Kyosona, who qualifies, but I don't know if their membership expires by the end of the month, so we'll start a timer for Kyosona anyways. If your membership expires by the end of the month, I can get you a diamond, but if it doesn't, I can't. All right, that's the other one. So now we still have 2 memberships to be given out. 4. Thinker Teacher, would you like a chess.com diamond membership? You certainly qualify. Congratulations on getting 4th place. We're gonna start a timer for you. Right over there. Yeah! Thinker Teacher is here! Congratulations! Alright. So we have 2 memberships given away. Thinker Teacher and RBL. I'm gonna just drop these into a channel for myself. Congratulations. And let me find RBL again so I can get the screen name correct. Well, we do all of these completely randomly, so it do be how it is. There's RBL. If you don't have the same name, we'll just ask a mod to verify it. You're certainly still qualified for a prize, but... Okay, it's looking like Kyosona is not here, so we're gonna roll one more. We have one more membership to give out, and it lands on lucky number 13 this time. Let's see, number 13, Griffon Arrigo from Italy. You have 2 minutes to claim your membership as well. Number 4 already verified. Thank your teacher is here. So, you have 2 minutes. Oh, it's you! I see you! Okay, congratulations. Nice. The name matches up. Confirmed. Can't imagine that to be anybody else. Congratulations, everyone! Alright, I have your name also screenshotted and sent in. Thank you all so much for participating in the arena. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That actually wasn't even that bad. Can I counterclaim for SPF 15 roll on sunscreen? Wait, what? Yeah, congratulations to every one of you. If you got a chess.com diamond membership, it should land in not too long, I hope, fingers crossed. But also, if you are, you know, looking for free chess.com diamond memberships, because ever since I posted that one video of me giving that one guy like 3 diamond memberships, which once again, by the way, was part of a promo I was doing with chess.com on FlyQuest, because I was at a Magic the Gathering event at Level Up Expo, which is a gaming and anime convention in Vegas, and I was doing like a little pop-up where I could play chess, and if people beat me, they weren't gonna beat me, but I was just gonna give people prizes anyways for playing me, and that was like part of that. So I don't have infinite chess.com diamond memberships to just give out. I give them out as part of occasions or special events and stuff like that. I have no idea if it was redeemed. No clue. Do not want to check. Do not care. Not my business. All that stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys are really welcome. I have a certain amount of memberships that I can give out, and I try to give them out in fun and mostly fun ways, really. Just mostly fun ways, so. It was a really good time. People got some diamond memberships. And now you guys are also getting some diamond memberships. But yeah, I don't have infinite to give out, so stop just DMing me. Earn your diamond membership. Play in the arenas. Get lucky. Sometimes we give out diamond memberships also for people who come top 3. But usually I found top 3 already have diamond memberships. Not today, but a lot of the time. So maybe we'll bring back, what's the word? But the problem is I just don't want cheaters. So that's why the randomness. So, yeah. Play to win. Yes. But it's a good time. So for next week, for Flex Friday, if you're looking to submit a game and win $100, I know, $100, it is going to be a double. Usually we give out 50, but because I've been taking a week or 2 off of Flex Fridays, it is going to be doubled. If you guys want to be submitting games for Flex Friday, Kevin is literally making that channel right now on Discord. I see him typing. Huge shout out to Kevin. Thank you for doing that. It's going to be FIFA World Cup openings as the theme, which means if a team is playing or played in this World Cup, you can play an opening or come up with something. Maybe there's a Vinny Jr. opening out there. I don't know, man. Or Ronaldo, whatever. If there's like a Portuguese gambit, you can submit that. But it has to be something to do with the World Cup. And we're giving out $100 for the best game. and everybody can submit only one game. So you can submit either a game for the best game category or the worst game category. For worst game, you want to submit a game in which you blundered 100 pieces, or a game where you were winning against Magnus Carlsen, but then you blundered, checkmate, and won one move before you could claim, I beat Magnus. So those are the type of games that are more likely to win worst game. I don't want to see a game in which you drew against somebody 500 points higher rated. That's just not that bad of a game. So I want to see either really bad games or really good games. And it is, I will pick the top 5, and then chat gets to vote on which of those 5 is going to be their favorite. But yeah, Najdorf is from Argentina, so if you wanted to submit the Sicilian Najdorf opening, that's fine. I'll let that fly. That's okay. But yeah, that's Flex Friday, so you can do !flex. You can submit whatever you want for the bad game. For a bad game, it can be any opening, anything you played, anytime. I do not care. That one is open to everyone. And it's going to be $100 for the best game, and we'll do the review next Friday. So, yeah. Italy did not make it into this year's World Cup, so do not submit a game in the Italian. Thank you. Apologies! Had to bring that up. But I'm just letting you all know. Letting y'all know. It does not fly. Alright. I'm gonna give a raid over to Code Miko! I'm gonna be trying to put together some gaming lobbies, so this week upcoming tomorrow, I think we're gonna do a water gun fight into chess IRL, and then on Sunday we're gonna go do chess into League of Legends with FlyQuest, Team FlyQuest. So shout out to FlyQuest. They'll be awesome. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out. And if you experience this stream on Twitch, this is your reminder that if you want your messages read and if you want to be an active member of society, you can come hang out with us over here on Twitch. Because it's so much better. Trust me. Yeah, Aurelia One Trick shows up the pros on Sunday. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I'll actually give the raid over to Peter Park. I really want to play Mecha Chameleon with people at some point, so. Do I have a water gun? Oh, yeah, I do. Let me show you my water guns. They said nothing too realistic. So these are gonna come with like a case down here. They're kind of small. I was thinking about getting a Super Soaker instead, but like... Oh, it even matches my outfit today. I'm all about that blue. I haven't thought about an outfit to wear for tomorrow's water gun fight though, so I need to figure that out. Don't worry, there's nothing in here. There's not even water in here yet. I don't even have this on. I haven't even tested it. But, bam, bam, bam. Alright, have a great night, guys. Thanks for hanging. Have a great rest of your evening, and have a great start to your weekend, and I will see you all very soon. So, I hope you will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream starts early. Tomorrow's stream is going to start around 1:30. Maybe even earlier than that. So, get ready. Okay, yes, I was supposed to move to Thailand. Don't bring that up. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Really fun. Good games, everyone. See you.